Here are the top 10 best LEGO Star Wars sets from 2022. Hey guys, it's the LEGO Chooser here, and yes, I haven't been posting a lot of videos in the last few months, but this is one I really wanted to do because I couldn't have done this earlier because the 2022 LEGO Star Wars sets have just been all released, including the UCS Razor Crest, which just released on October 26, I believe, and this is just the entire list from all the 2022 sets. And yes, I will not be covering the 4 Plus ATSD or the bad sets, and I'll be just covering the top 10. So let's start off the list with our number 10. Coming in at number 10 is going to be Boba Fett's Throne Room. And yeah, this set is heavily underrated. It is just so good in many aspects, and people hate it for many reasons. I do see where people hate it, and it's mainly because of the build, because it is just so bad in many areas. Mainly looking at the tower there and comparing it with the 2012 Jabba's Palace one. But for what this is at $100 and maybe getting it for $80 at Costco, it is not that bad of a deal. The figs are really cool. I believe there are like 4 exclusive ones or 5 exclusive ones, and that is just really nice in my opinion. The build is also really cool. I believe the throne area is a bit small. It's not as wide, not as tall, and nowhere near as beautiful as the 2012 one. But let's just admit it, this set's not that bad. Coming in at number 9, we're going to have the BD1. And this set is really beautiful. I quite like it. However, it's not one of my personal favorites. I mean, I like it. I think it's reasonably within a good value for you. I think $100 isn't that bad. On pictures, it doesn't look as big, but when you look at this in person, it's not that bad. I think it's a cool set, but definitely not one of my favorites. Coming in at number 8, we're going to have the Republic Fighter Tank. And although this set is just insane, I think it's a bit too expensive. I think that $40 is just way too much for what LEGO has to offer here. The figures are what really saved this set. If this set wouldn't have had this many cool figures, I maybe wouldn't have put it on the list. I just think $40 is way too expensive for this. However, we're getting an amazing version from Mace Windu. We're going to get two regular 187 clone troopers and the airborne trooper plus 2 battle droids. And the Republic Fighter Tank is very good looking. However, I think that the price is just way too much. And in some areas, I think that the fighter tank is not that good. It is just too bland on the side, as you can see there, besides the cockpit. But yeah, this set is just still overall a good one, and one of the best ones for 2022 and for army building. Moving into number 7, we're going to have the Ambition Ferrix, and this set wasn't even going to be on this list if I hadn't seen Andor. Andor is just such a good show, and not counting The Mandalorian, it is one of the best shows in the last couple of years. And the figure selection is what also really saves the set, because the build is quite good. We haven't seen it as much as I thought I would, but it is just still a good build. And the figs are also really nice. I think having Andor right now is just such a cool and popular character, and having him now on LEGO form with the new versions from the show is just really nice, and that is why the set just had to be high on this list. Moving in with number 6, the Justifier. And wow, this set is just not as good as I expected. I got it for a really nice deal, and the figs are just out of this world. But really here, I'm really concerned about the build. And yeah, the build is really nice. I think it has decent size compared to other sets with that price point. However, I just really feel like LEGO cheaped out a lot with this set. Mainly because the wing parts and all that section just feels really empty. And yeah, I know you're not going to look underside the ship to look at all of this out, but it just feels really empty, and when you grab it on many areas, it is just really fragile. I think that LEGO should have added 100 pieces and made this just such a more complete model than it already is. Because yeah, again, the interior is just not that big, but there's nothing we could have done about that. So yeah, I'm not complaining too much about this set, but it just could have been way better. Moving now into the top 5, we're going to have the UCS Luke's Landspeeder. And yeah, this set was just one that not many people wanted, but I just do have to say it is just such a beautiful model. I've seen it a couple of times at the LEGO store, and the model itself is just beautiful. That cockpit piece is just amazing. The techniques used are really good. However, the vehicle isn't that popular. No one asks for this. And for all the $200 UCS price point sets, this is just definitely one that has fallen short compared to others. I mean, compare this to the UCS Slave 1, and I'd say 99% prefers the UCS Slave 1. I just feel that this set just isn't liked because no one asked for it, and it is just not a cool vehicle. However, the set itself is really nice. Moving into the top four, we're gonna have the Jedi training on Dagobah, and this is just such a beautiful set. I think that the price on this set is just insane. I think that $90 for this is really good, and many people have been buying this over the last few months. I've definitely seen that at the Lego store and on Target and Walmart, because the other 18 plus sets like the trash compactor and the trench run haven't been selling out as good as this set. This set just has great minifigures for the scene, and it had just a lot of value with a lot of pieces, and just the displayability and accuracy of the set is just there for me. Moving into the top three, we're gonna have the Inquisitor's transport site, and wow, this set is just amazing in every single way. I mean, the price, $100 for this, it's just amazing. The ship is huge, and it is just so good on the inside, and that's really what matters, because when you compare this to the $70 Kylo Ren's Knights shuttle transport, it was just so bad. I mean, I don't even remember the name of that ship, but that ship only had one seat that you couldn't cover up. But this set is just so good in that area, because the interior is relatively big for a set with this price point, because Lego likes to cheap out. But with this set, you have an opening ramp, you're gonna have 3 seats inside with a part at the back, and you just feel like you're getting a lot from this set. And the build aside, the figs are spectacular. I mean, you're getting 3 Inquisitors with their everything. I mean, you're getting everything from this set. Maybe you could have asked for a Stormtrooper or something like that, but this just feels so complete, and the value is definitely there. So this set could have maybe even get into the top 2, but the top 2 is just not reachable in my opinion. Moving into number 2, the best playset of the year has to go to the ATT. And yeah, although I recognize this set is just a bit too expensive for $140, this set is just out of this world. The ATT is beautiful, and although it is the smallest one we've seen, it is just not as long nor as compact as the other ones. It is just beautiful. The techniques used with the legs and everything new just feels so updated and fresh that we needed to see. The clone troopers are amazing, and the figs are just one of the biggest highlights from this set. I mean, getting 3 from the 2012 clone troopers, amazing. The clone gunner, a very good addition. We get 3 battle droids and a spider droid, and definitely the biggest highlight from this set is a Phase 2 Commander Cody. And when you see this playset all together with a spider droid, you get the enemy, you get a tank, you get clones. This is everything you want out of a set. Having 5 or more clones in a set is just so rare now these days, and having this set is just so good. So it definitely had to be top 2. But coming in as the best set from 2022, hands down, and just this is not even debatable in my opinion, it's gonna be the UCS Razor Crest, and this set is just beautiful. I mean, the figs are definitely there. I would have liked a bit more figures, but the set is just so good. The interior is fabulous. You even have that ladder to the second floor with the cockpit, and everything is there from this set. The displayability is so there. I mean, this is one of the sleekest sets I've seen in a while. I mean, this just looks beautiful. One of the things I just do not like from this set, aside from the price, it's gonna be the cockpit. It just feels so bad, and it isn't as smooth as the other cockpit. It just looks so weird. However, the rest of the set is just amazing. The other thing from this set I just really don't find to be attractive is the price. And yeah, I know Lego sets have been getting pricier over the last few years, but this one specific has been just out of the world. I mean, this set in my eyes, if I had it in person, because I've seen it, it's $450, not $600. I mean, I've compared it to sets with similar price points for $400, like the Hogwarts Castle, the Republic Gunship, and they just seem fairly larger than the Razor Crest. And yeah, I know the Razor Crest is just far heavier than the Gunship because it has an interior, But again, the price is just way too much and it is just way too expensive for a set like this. However, set wise and even counting the price, this is the best set of 2022. But what do you think?